That red dot can be something, you can go back. That red dot can be something as simple as somebody taking a couple minutes out of their day to pick on that weird, awkward airman that nobody really gets along with. Or, I picked but I shouldn't have done that. I need to stop making jokes. I get y'all riled. All right, attention. So that red dot can be slapping, a spouse slapping, their spouse, or somebody having sex with somebody who doesn't consent. That red dot can be a lot of negative things, and they happen all the time. So we need to, do something about this. And that's why this approach is different. It's about being positive and talking about this and stopping it before these turn into something, before we have to have a briefing about restricted and non-restricted. Like, let's just make it a culture change to where we don't have to. So I'm going to give you the tools today. So reactive green dots. And this is going to reduce the chances of the red dot happening. This is using your words or actions to stop harm from happening. So this could be, you see an airman that's really, really drunk, and then you go up to them, or airmen, we're all airmen, and saying, hey, do you need a ride home? Or I can give you a ride home. Where's your friends? That type of thing. A green dot can be if you see somebody fighting, you call the cops, get them involved. You see another airman that's kind of acting different than they used to, you find maybe their good friend and say, hey, I've noticed so-and-so, she got in a new relationship, she seems a little funny, you want to talk to her? Anything. There's so many different avenues that we can take to stop these red dots from happening. So we all have barriers, and I'm not going to expect you to change that. When you walk out this door, you're going to have those barriers. They're still going to be there. Some of the barriers can be personal. Maybe you're introverted, shy, you don't want to cause problems. Maybe you're not sure. Maybe that person giving that girl or that guy drinks, that's his wife or his spouse. Maybe you're afraid that, it'll be awkward. Or maybe you don't go to the gym 10 hours a day like me, so you're afraid of physical escalation. That was a joke. Thanks for the chuckle. Or relationship or social. Who in here has heard about the bro code? We've all heard about it. They're like, bro code. Guys are like, I don't know what that is. You know what it is. So the bro code is basically, if your guy's having a good time, you kind of let him have a good time with whoever. Maybe you like that girl. Maybe they're both really intoxicated, but he's your bro, and you want him to have fun. That can be the bro code. Maybe it's you don't want to be the party pooper in the room. These social barriers, they're very common. One guy tried saying the bro code was they're intervening, so they look out for each other to intervene. I was like, good try, buddy. But organizational barrier, that's another thing that we have to deal with. So this can be that person doing the red dot. It could be your supervisor. They're rating you. Do you want to call them out? Or maybe that person's a really liked airman, like Airman Yee. And so if he does something, everybody's going to be like, not Airman Yee, or your unit's not going to support you, that type of thing. So these are real things that you probably deal with already, but not for maybe this kind of thing. So I want you to be realistic when you're thinking about this. Think about your barrier and what would stop you. Be realistic, and that's what this program's about. We're not saying, hey, go be a bystander. We're looking at this from, hey, we all have these things stopping us. So think about your barrier, and then I'm going to give you some tools to get around those with the 3 Ds. So this can be direct with somebody. So you see something going on, you're a bystander, you say, hey, knock it off. You see that person picking on that other person, you say, hey, stop picking on that nice Aaron Yee. I'm a very direct person. So I was at the Flex in Bury. Some of you guys probably know about it. And one guy was like, hey, I'll buy you a drink. He was American, probably military. And I was like, sure. It was actually a shot. So I took a shot and went out, started dancing, did my weird little dance, came back to the bar, was talking to my friends. He's like, here, have another shot. And I'm like, no, I'm good. And he's like, here, have another. He was just very, very pushy. And I was very direct with him. And I said, look, dude, even if I drank 50 of your shots, I'm not going home with you. Maybe that wasn't his intention, but I was very direct with him, probably too direct. Or delegate. So that's another way you can handle a situation. You can maybe delegate that crazy friend like me who will be direct with the person. Say, hey, say something going on. Hey, so-and-so, go see what's up. Delegate, we have a lot of options in the military. We have first shirt, supervisor. You can delegate them to help with the situation. You can delegate a cop to get involved. And then distract. This is always a fun one, especially with the Pokemon Go. I like it because anybody can do it. So this is when you see a situation and you don't acknowledge it's going on, but still stop it. So could be you see a couple arguing and then you're like, hey guys, act like nonchalant, like you can't tell they're arguing or screaming. Can you give me directions? Or I lost my child. Hopefully they'd help you. Anything to stop that situation from escalating into something more. So even if you're the shy guy, you have a way of handling it. You have a way to get involved and stop it. There's no way that's better than the other way. Actually, direct sometimes, it's a good way, but sometimes it can be taken the wrong way and start other things. So, but any of these will stop that red dot, okay? So it doesn't matter which one you do or what kind of barrier you have. Next. All right, actually go back one more time. Okay, so we're gonna do a nice little fun scenario activities. So we have 3